Today I'm going to go over book 2, the keynotes. We'll start off with the keynotes, the creative focus point. These are the pure colors. The cube of awareness is represented by rocks because mineral colors provide simple, natural way to recognize each keynote. The keynotes, primary colors, serve as subtle anchors, each one tuning perception towards a distinct quality of experience. Together, they create a quiet structure of insight, guiding awareness to recognize patterns, deepen clarity, and move with greater intention through the unfolding field of perception. So each of the keynotes is also represented by a music note and a color. You'll see that pattern as well. Terms and definitions. I'll go through each one briefly for you. Keynote C, ice, present practices, represented by Jacinth, if I said that correctly. Physical foundational habits, small intentional movements that initiate change in small compound tasks. This is where we work with our senses, our environment, purification, and our small minimal movements. Keynote D, water, emotional resonance, represented by hematite. Adaptable and dynamic daily routines. Pulse of each movement influences free-flowing energy, flexibility, and nourishment. This is where we focus on growth, our hydration, detoxification, and more of our motion movements. Next keynote is E for vapor, or confidence control. This is represented by citrine. Our potential unseen, bursts of new movement and energy, intentional actions. This is our containment, our affirmations, and our actual intentions. Next keynote is F sharp, the veil, subtle awareness. This is represented by emerald. Space between seen and unseen. Awareness of what influences energy beneath the surface. This is our observation, protection, and our stillness. Keynote G sharp, our resonance. Energetic amplification, represented by turquoise. Harmonic alignment with higher fields. Alignment that transforms personal energy into expanded frequency. This is our sound, speech, frequency, waves, our voice. Next keynote is A sharp, horizon. This is our expanding awareness, represented by lapis. Vision behind the present moment, seeing beyond the current perception to understand unfolding outcomes. This is our visualizations, our reflections, and our decisions. The main focus behind the primary keynotes is your awareness and clarity, your experience in motion. White, gray, and black form the center, representing the core of perception. White reflects clarity and openness, black holds density and depth, and gray offers balance between the two, creating a steady point and opportunity of recognition. This is our context, location, and our seasonal and personal environments. Next, I offer some physical practices. These I call pigment practices because it's where you move the colors within yourself, quote unquote. It comes with an intention guide and also some actual practices that I've done, and you can go ahead and shift that to your own. And I've given a couple blank pages as well for you to write your own intentional practices. Then I also offer some mindful practices, some creative and constructive light practices. These are offered with an intention guide again, and I call these the current practices. I then go through and offer just a couple different forms that you can go fill out, things that you can cut out and place for your own. The next section is the noise. And this section covers just some of the awareness practices that you can become familiar with. Noise would be something that creates destructive habits or chaotic patterns, and you can become familiar with your own, but I've just put some examples on here. And then again, another little page you can fill out if you'd like. The next section is resonance. Again, this is the same one from the first book, but I put it in here so that you can continue to have each of these books nested within, so you can keep growing as you keep going. In the resonance section, we have a form, again, you can fill out as you take notes, as you learn, as you become familiar. It goes through the power dyads and the tritones. These are just briefly explained in this book, but they go more in depth in future books. In this book, we cover the axes, which are also the tritones. So these pair up two keynotes with each other. And as you can see, the center then is the third white keynote. This is also where I introduce the formula A equals S times T squared, which stands for awareness, equals the space that you're taking times the time, macro, seasonal, and micro, your patterns. So first, I'll go over space, which is the x-axis. This covers the keynotes E for vapor and A sharp for horizon. Horizon and vapor together define the x-axis of the cube of awareness, balancing vision with action. Horizon expands perception beyond the present moment, while vapor channels unseen potential into intentional movement. Together, they guide how insight becomes direction and how possibility is shaped into a purposeful choice. So again, these two together will create the tension needed to shift into a clarity and shift into a movement. The x-axis formed by veil and ice. This is the keynote C, ice, and F sharp, veil. The x-axis formed by veil and ice balance subtle awareness with grounded practices. Veil tunes perception to unseen influences through stillness and observation, while ice anchors that awareness into intentional habits and physical action. Together, they show how inner clarity is maintained and expressed through consistent embodied practice. And the third axis is the Z-axis. This is for time, the seasons, and the keynotes here are D for water and G sharp for resonance. The Z-axis, shaped by resonance and water, reflects the flow between energetic alignment and emotional movement. Resonance elevates personal energy through sound, frequency, and expression, while water grounds this adaptable, fluid routines that support growth and renewal. Together, they show how aligned energy is amplified through movement, creating a dynamic flow between expression and nourishment. And finally, we go through a brief, again, cube of awareness overview, where I touch on the intention behind the cube of awareness, as well as the geometry, physics, geology, and experience within the cube of awareness. And last but never least, thank you for watching and for supporting my channel and for enjoying the Cascade Rise journey. As I always say, find joy in the journey.